Bears family, hold on to your seats because what's coming is explosive. The offseason is heating up, and Chicago could make a move that would shake the entire NFL. An elite defensive end for $40 million? Sources indicate the Bears are aiming high, very high, to bolster that much-needed defensive line. A move that could change the face of our defense forever. But wait, it gets better. An offensive coordinator revolutionizing the NFC North is on the Bears' radar. Interviews are scheduled, and the competition is fierce. Can we win this crucial battle for the future of our franchise? And to top it off, exclusive draft information. Experts predict the Bears could make history by selecting the first offensive lineman of the draft. Protection for our future quarterback could be on the way. Don't dare miss a second of these bombshells. Chicago, this is our moment. The rebuild is underway, and these 3 pieces of news could be the start of something legendary. Are you ready to be part of history? You won't believe this. This is incredible. The Bears chasing Josh Sweat? Let me tell you something. And I ask you, isn't it fascinating that PFF is suggesting the Bears should go after Josh Sweat from the Eagles? A $40 million contract! Are you ready for this? Because I tell you, this could be the move we need. Look, let's be honest here. The Bears finished 27th in overall PFF rating and 16th in quarterback pressure. Unacceptable! And I tell you this, with $80 million in cap space, why not go all out? Do you know what it means to have 2 Sweats on the defensive line? Total domination! Josh Sweat has been phenomenal over the last 4 years, ranking 24th in quarterback pressure rating with an impressive 80.7. These are real numbers, people. But let me be completely honest with you. We have options here. Chase Young is available too. And I wonder, wouldn't it be interesting to see Young in a Bears jersey? Or maybe we should bet on moving up in the draft for Abdul Carter? And here comes my final argument, and I want you to listen well. The Bears need this improvement on the defensive line. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. With Caleb Williams entering his 2nd year, we need a defense that gives him time to shine. And now, my people, I throw this question at you. What would you prefer? Josh Sweat for $40 million? Chase Young? Or take a risk in the draft for Abdul Carter? Leave your comments below, because this, my friends, will define the future of our franchise. And remember, it's not just me saying it, the numbers don't lie. And you know what? The Bears have 3 picks in the first 2 rounds of the draft. 3! So the options are there. But I tell you this, sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And Josh Sweat could be exactly what we need to take this defense to the next level. Ben Johnson finally scheduled to interview with the Bears? Oh, but wait, it gets better. And I tell you something, Bears family, this is not just a rumor, this is real. First, let me put you in context because this is important. Ben Johnson is not just any candidate. We're talking about the architect, the genius behind the Lions offense. Have you seen what he's done with Jared Goff? He's turned the Lions into a scoring machine. And now, imagine what he could do with Caleb Williams. I get excited just thinking about it. But here is the interesting part, and pay close attention. The competition is fierce, very fierce. Patriots on Friday morning, Raiders in the afternoon, Jaguars on Saturday. This is crazy. And I wonder, can we really compete with teams that have Tom Brady as a recruiter? Of course we can. And you know why I am so sure? Let me tell you something you might not know. We have an ace up our sleeve named Jeff King. Doesn't the name ring a bell? Well, you should know him. This man has deep connections with Johnson. Connections that could be the difference in these negotiations. And here is the juiciest part, family. Johnson is open, listen well, open to working with Ryan Poles. Do you know what this means? This could be the perfect alignment we've been waiting for years. But let me be completely honest with you because that's how I am. The Bears are not just another option on the table. We are the best option. And why? I'll tell you something incredible. We have Caleb Williams, a quarterback with superstar potential. We have massive cap space to build the team Johnson wants. A passionate and loyal fan base like no other. A rich history and tradition that few can match. And most importantly, the opportunity to be the hero who brings glory back to Chicago. But you know what's the most fascinating part of all this? The timing is perfect. The Lions are in the playoffs, yes, but these virtual interviews are our window of opportunity. And I ask you, doesn't it seem like the universe is aligning all the pieces? Now, let's talk numbers and realities. The Bears have been looking for an offensive leader since when? Too long. And here we have a man who has shown he can maximize his quarterback's talent, design innovative schemes, adapt his system to his players, and most importantly, win games. But here is my warning, and I want everyone to listen well. This opportunity is unique. If we let Johnson slip away, we could be regretting it for years. And do you know what's the worst? Seeing him succeed with another team. And now, my question for you, my dear Bears family. What would you be willing to do to secure Ben Johnson as our next head coach? Because I tell you something, this could be the most important decision in the recent history of the franchise. Do you think Johnson is the answer for the Bears? Or should we be looking at other options? Because I tell you, this weekend could change the future of our franchise forever. ESPN predicting we will be the first to select an offensive lineman? Let me tell you why this is huge. And I tell you something, do you know what our number one priority is? Protect Caleb Williams. We cannot, listen to me well, we cannot allow our franchise quarterback to be running for his life every Sunday. It's unacceptable. But here is the interesting part, family. Ben Solak from ESPN is predicting something that has me super excited. The first offensive lineman of the draft? It could be ours. And when we talk about Campbell from LSU, oh my goodness! This kid is special. But let me be brutally honest with you. Sitting at the number 10 spot in the draft, do you really think Campbell will fall to us? And I wonder, should we use that extra draft capital to move up and secure him? Because I say yes. And do you know why I am so passionate about this? Because we have options, family. If it's not Campbell, T here is Kelvin Banks Jr. from Texas. And what about Josh Simmons from Ohio State? Yes, he's injured, but the talent is there. But here is my warning of the day, and I want everyone to listen well. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot leave the first round without an elite offensive lineman. Do you know why? Because this is not just about the year 2025, this is about the future of our franchise. And I ask you, when was the last time we had a dominant offensive line? How many quarterbacks have we seen fail due to lack of protection? We cannot let this happen to Caleb. Now, let's talk strategy. Ryan Poles has extra draft capital. He has the flexibility to move up if necessary. And I tell you something, sometimes you have to be aggressive to get what you need. Don't you think it's time for the Bears to be aggressive in the draft? And do you know what's the most exciting part of all this? That for the first time in years, we have a quarterback who can be special. But he needs time in the pocket. He needs protection. He needs an offensive line. My question for you, Bears family, how far would you be willing to move up in the draft to secure the best offensive lineman available? Would it be worth sacrificing additional draft capital to protect our investment in Caleb Williams? And here comes my bold prediction. If we don't get Campbell, Banks, or Simmons in the first round, we will regret it for years. Years, I tell you. I need your opinions in the comments. Who is your favorite offensive lineman in this draft? How far would you move up to get him? Or would you prefer to stay at number 10 and take the best prospect available? Bears family, this is our moment. Today we discuss crucial topics that will define our future, and I need your help to decipher these questions that keep all fans awake. What defensive move do you think would be the smartest? Betting on the proven experience of Josh Sweat, the potential of Chase Young, or taking a risk with the prospect Abdul Carter? The million-dollar question we all ask ourselves. Johnson has shown flashes of greatness, but is he really the one to take us to the next level, or should we expand our options? Your opinion is crucial for this debate. And here comes the most important thing, Bears Nation. With Caleb Williams on the horizon, how far would you be willing to go to secure his protection? Is it worth sacrificing additional picks for an elite lineman? Family, this channel is our home, our meeting point where every opinion counts, and together we build the future of our Bears. If you are not yet part of this family, this is the moment. Hit the subscription button. Your comments are the heart of this community, and together we make this team bigger. See you in the next video. Beer down.